Hi, this is Abby from Mosalingua. In this video, I'm going to show you another useful English grammar hack. This one focuses on prepositions, which give most language learners difficulty no matter what language they're learning. The three prepositions we will focus on today are prepositions of location: at, on, and in. These prepositions are used before a location, but you'll see that their use varies depending on which type of location you're talking about. Today, I'm going to give you an easy hack to help you remember which one to use in various situations. Let's start with these examples. I am in the cafe. I am walking on the beach. I am eating at my place. We can see that these three example sentences are quite similar, and yet we use different prepositions depending on the location. Seems pretty confusing, doesn't it? Sometimes more than one preposition is grammatically correct, but unfortunately the meaning changes depending on which one you use. So, is there a trick to remembering which preposition to use in different contexts? Yes, there is! I'm going to show you a trick that works in most cases. Let's take these three prepositions one at a time. I am in the cafe. Here, I am inside the building, a location that I can represent in 3 dimensions. Other examples could include in a car, in a room, in a house, or in a factory. I am walking on the beach. Here, the location I am talking about is a flat surface, unlike the 3-dimensional area in the previous example. Hence, I use the preposition on. This preposition is also used if I am talking about a line or moving from point A to point B. Other examples could include on a road, on a flight, on a path, or on a map. Let's meet at my place. In this case, my place, another way to say my home, can be thought of as like a point in space. Imagine making an X on a map and saying, let's meet there. Each time I talk about a specific point in space, I use the preposition at. Other examples could include at the shop, at the traffic light, or at the station. Let's sum this all up. In is used with 3-dimensional places. On is used with a flat area or a line. At is used with a point. This rule of thumb can be used in most situations, but you also need to keep in mind context. For example, I can say, I'm on the bed, or I am in the bed. Both expressions here are valid, though they have slightly different meanings. The first example means that I am sitting or standing on top of the bed. The second example probably means I am under the covers. Here's another example. Have you arrived at the restaurant? Yes. I am in the restaurant now. The first sentence describes a point on a map. The second sentence describes a 3-dimensional location inside the restaurant. If you aren't sure about a situation, try to visualize what you are describing and decide whether it is a 3-dimensional location, a line, or a point. There are, of course, some exceptions, but this hack will help you in most cases, especially when you're just getting started. With time and practice, you will come up with the correct preposition every time, and it will become natural for you. That's all for today's video. If you liked what you learned, subscribe to our channel and don't miss out on the rest of our series of English grammar hacks. You can also post any questions you might have in the comments section. We're here to help. Happy learning and see you next time.